What up and welcome to a new Christmas figure review. So, what up and welcome to a new Christmas review. This is actually the second one, and first of all, Merry Christmas, y'all, or Happy Hanukkah, whatever you are celebrating right now. I wish you are having an awesome day. I don't know what that sound was, whatever, but anyway, I hope you are having an amazing day, an amazing week, celebrating whatever you want to celebrate with the ones you love. So anyway, I'm so nervous for this figure review because, oh boy, the pressure. Well, I put the pressure on myself. Anyway, as you can see, I went full on like Santa helper mode. So yeah, that's why I'm wearing the red beanie, the big ass sweater. So yeah, low key I'm Santa himself, but in his younger days, long hair and all that. Anyway, besides all that, we're just here to have a good time, and man, I'm so hyped, but I'm just so nervous. Anyway, it is crazy to me how much has changed in only 1 year for this YouTube channel, and for myself personally, the growth that I've made on this channel has just been insane. Unfortunately, we haven't reached the 20,000 subscriber amount yet. So if you want to help out with that, definitely you know what to do with that. But that was the only goal that I really set for myself. Just be yourself on YouTube and hopefully reach 20,000 subscribers. Hopefully we can reach that in 2020. Again, you know what to do. If you want to be part of the new family, of course, and the new name called Qniverse. I got a logo for that. Actually put it right there. So yeah, that's the new logo, and hopefully you like it. The change from DC Strike 100 into the Qniverse is gonna be, not slow, but we are gonna change into the Qniverse, mostly because I want to introduce what if stories in regards to Batman, Assassin's Creed, Dragon Ball, all that fun stuff, more figure reviews, more Toy Story, and I got a lot of dope content. You can kind of see it right there, doesn't really matter. Yeah, so the Lego part, now I'm not sure if I'll ever review Lego, so we'll see. Figure reviews, yes, other things, no. Now, don't want to keep this too long, so we can actually get into the figure, and the box is right here, as you can tell. But a big thing for me personally in regards to YouTube, besides all the f***ing drama that happened, I'm not gonna even talk about it. This is not a drama channel, so f*** that. But besides everything that has happened, one big thing personally, one personal goal was just be more relaxed in front of the camera. And the reason why I'm like that right now is because just hyped, nervous, a good combination of all that. But yeah, last year I did the face reveal during the whole Christmas figure review. So now, and going from that point till now, so much has changed. I'm no longer afraid to be in front of the camera. It's just that I just want to bring y'all the best content because, y'all deserve the best because you follow me, and I appreciate that. So here's to a good 2020. I wish y'all the best. Now, let's get into this figure review as we take a look at, of course, the Toy Story 4 Ultimate Buzz Lightyear. There's something in the air right there. Sorry. But as we take a look at this awesome Ultimate Toy Story 4 Takara Tomy Buzz Lightyear. I promised y'all I would do it. So here it is, the Christmas review. Let's go and take a look at this figure right now. Nervous. So, here we have the enormous box, and yes, the box is enormous. For a quick size comparison, here we have him next to the one that I always use for my size comparisons, the utility belt Buzz Lightyear. And as you can see, this box is enormous. Like, it's just crazy how big this box. I can hardly get it into frame. Give me one sec. I will never get it into full frame because I'll have to zoom out like crazy. And yeah, f that. Anyway, but as you can see, the box is just enormous. And to see how wide the box is, if you have a, this is like very easy to measure things. Like if you want to know how wide it is, if you have Toy Story Collection Buzz, now you know how wide the box is. Now, this box is full of detail and it's crazy. As you can see, we got a beautiful image of Buzz Lightyear up in the front, the way he was in Toy Story 4. And if you haven't watched Toy Story 4, please stop the video right now, because I don't know if I will say something about it, but just in case, you have been warned. Anyway, as you can see at the top of the box, it just says Disney, Pixar, and of course the beautiful Toy Story 4 logo, which is a nice sticker of the box. There we can see Takara Tomy, and at the bottom of the front it just simply says, I'll even zoom in for a sec. As you can see, it says real posing figure Buzz Lightyear, and then something in a language that I cannot speak, so I won't even try. It probably says the same thing but in another language. Anyway, that's it for the front of the box. As for the left side of the box, we simply just have the nice Toy Story 4 logo, and as you can see, that logo looks beautiful. And I was actually quite surprised that they made a new logo for Toy Story 4, you know, due to the last three, or the other three, just basically being the same Toy Story logo, so that they went with a new one for Toy Story 4 was really something else. And under the Toy Story 4 logo, again, it just has real posing figure Buzz Lightyear. Now, zooming out for a bit, for the back of the box, just overall the same thing, but a beautiful detail that I just noticed is if you go down to the bottom of the box, look at this. There we can see the silhouettes of the known Toy Story 4 crew, and they just look amazing. And yeah, we're here for this guy right there. So let's just zoom out and take a look at the right side of the box. And again, just very simple. Something fell, doesn't really matter. Again, the nice Toy Story 4 logo, as you can see, with the nice Disney and Pixar, and then the real posing figure. On the top of the right side of the box, there you go, it has Takara Tomy. Now, for the top of the box, basically just is the same. And for the bottom of the box, a whole bunch of text that I cannot read at all. So that's it for the box. Now I do want to say real quick, the quality of the box feels a bit off. It's not the same high quality as, for instance, the Medicom Woody box that he came in. I'll put the link to those figure reviews down in the description below. But yeah, the quality of this just feels a bit bad, I guess. If I have to complain about something, it would be the box. But yeah, that's pretty much it. So now let's open up the box. Ooh, what's over there? Well, I'll tell you, figures. Anyway, let's just open the box. It's very nice. Way that it goes. As you can see, this looks amazing. It is, well, it's not spring loaded, but we could just, there you go. Now, look at the inside of this box. It is gorgeous. As you can see, the figure that we're gonna review is right there, looking gorgeous. A bit weird with his eyes, but that probably means that we can pose his eyes in various ways. Now, as you can see again, top right, Toy Story 4 logo, Disney Pixar, all that fun stuff. Top left, probably what I just talked about with the eyes, you know, that you can change the expression or the way that they look. Now, zooming out for a second, anything at the bottom, just a nice overall picture of my favorite character of all time. Now, for the left side, as you can see, it just shows, it has some text, and I don't know what it says, but whatever, it shows that it has a stance and that you can overall put him in some awesome poses. As you can see, he can touch his wrist communicator. We've never had a Buzz Lightyear that can do this, so I'm super hyped to see how easy that can go and how it will look overall. So that is awesome. Then we have some nice pictures of the movies. As you can see, you can put them in a flying pose with the included stand. Thank God it comes with one. because I've always wanted to put him in a flight pose, but you know, if I would drop it with my hand, he would break instantly. Now, as you can see, bottom left, beautiful shot of Buzz. Unfortunately in the movie it was just a very short moment and he only flew for a little bit, but overall a nice scene. And here's the last shot, as you can see, when he went in Toy Story 3 in his Spanish mode and did this very nice dancing pose. So that's pretty much it for the box. Hopefully I didn't bore you to death. A lot of people really hate it when I talk about the box, and will put timestamps in, and I will let you know right now, you can go f yourself. I really don't care. If you want to know about the figure, you should know about the box. I was just like you, but this is very important. Now, let's go and take him out of the box and take a closer look at him right now. And here we have the figure in all of his Space Ranger glory, and I haven't said that in a hot minute. And I can tell you right now, getting this figure out of the box, worst experience of my goddamn life. Now, it took forever. It took a shitload of patience, a whole lot of time, and a lot of using scissors. Now, one of those three I'm fucking fine with. Those other two, oh boy, getting on my fucking last nerve of 2019. That was absolute ass. At first I was thinking of keeping the box. The shit that I had to do to get into it, oh boy, you can interpret that however the you want. It's the end of 2019. I don't give a no more. Let's go into 2020, and as you can clearly hear, it's not made for kids. YouTube. Anyway, so, oh my good god, this is something else. It's something beautiful, and it's, well, it's not my worst nightmare, but it's definitely up there as like a oh my good Christ thing. Know what I mean? But the first thing that you'll notice, he's not standing on his own, and that's because of my first issue with this figure. He has to use a stand, because this boy, oh boy, is something else, to say the least. Now, let's talk about why the hell I have two customs made by B Customs, by the way, a good friend of mine. I got a custom series coming up, and yeah, he made those two. That's Command and Nebula, obviously, if you don't know, why the hell are you watching this video? And the one on the right, as you can tell, is none other than Space Ranger Warp Dark Matter 2020 figure review, first one. So yeah, B Customs made those two, and if you want to have one of your own, I'll put a link down to his Instagram below. He's an awesome dude, and get a hold of him while you can, because that man is super busy. So yeah, I cannot make any promises. That is just first come first serve of 2020. Anyway, as you can tell, I just kind of had to make the background a bit more, well, a bit nicer overall. So I put the utility belt Buzz Lightyear box in the back. No, it's not for sale. Go f yourself. I'm done saying that. Please stop. I'm trying to end 2019 on a high note. Please stop asking that. Thank you. Anyway, for this Buzz Lightyear, as you can tell, immediately I had to test it. Is he able to touch his wrist communicator? Yes, this Buzz Lightyear can touch his wrist communicator. It took forever, multiple decades, but Takara Tomy sealed the deal. They made it happen. Buzz Lightyear can finally touch his wrist communicator in action figure form. I am so f***ing grateful for that. It is unreal. Now, how is he able to do it? Very simple. A beautiful, awesome mechanic that I wish Disney had thought of earlier, and it's basically right here. It's this enormous black part of it. I don't know what to call it, but it literally just moves in and out. I have to be very careful because the figure is still very new. I get Buzz off the stand, even though it's a f***ing to get him on there. One moment. He's very top heavy. Okay, so Here we have Buzz, and to quickly prove to you he's not able to stand on his own, watch this. Well, he's leaning on a box, so almost made myself look like a f***ing idiot. And watch this, 1, 2. Let's try that again. Bit more leaning upwards. And 1 and 2. Yep, he's not able to stand on his own. He needs the figure stand. Cause this boy sure as hell is top heavy. He's top heavy like a mofo. Now, here's what I was talking about. I'll be very careful while doing it. You kind of have to... Oh, I'm terrified of doing this. See? Kind of goes like that. So here it is in its normal way. And then you grab it, pull it carefully. And there you go. You really have to get max reach to be able to pull off this pose. And then you grab his arm, you point his finger, and boom! There you go. And now he can finally make a proper mission report. So, one of the weirdest things I've ever experienced with a Buzz Lightyear figure. This is a very, very, very scary figure. And you can already tell why I say that, because he is just so top heavy. He will fall over, and really quick, he has a shitload of detail. It is an awesome attempt at the ultimate Buzz Lightyear, or creating the ultimate Buzz Lightyear. But in the end though, I'll save that for at the end of the video. Sorry, gotta get those minutes. I'm so sorry. Anyway, let me put his arms back to normal. Oh, that's so scary. I really love Takara Tomy, as you can probably tell by all my Dragon Ball figures. And if you don't know about all my Dragon Ball figures, you should have watched the unboxing series, because I definitely proved there I am a big fan of Dragon Ball figures. Now, and Takara Tomy, of course. This is my whole issue with the figure. Putting him in a normal pose after you've put him in a crazy pose is just a pain in the ass. It's so scary. Okay, did just realize some awesome articulation things. Oh my god, Buzz. Like, this is what I meant by scary. Okay, let me just put the wings back for a second. And by the way, the wings, look at that. Look at how big that light is, or quote unquote light, right there. It's just colored in, nice color green. Other one is red, color of love and hatred. Funny how those two are so close to one another. But anyway, it's not like the Toy Story collection one where they just magically pop out and they and you have to, you know, slide them back down and then upwards. These ones are just like that, and then you do it again. So one time, and then the second time. Terrifying. It was very quiet for a moment, mostly because I was terrified. Turning him around. Look at how top heavy this is. This man is, instead of, well, he's probably listening to Lean Back like non-stop, because oh my god, he cannot stop leaning back. And that's a horrible dad joke, but it's the end of 2019. I don't care anymore. Okay, so this is just crazy. Please, Buzz, work with me. Okay, so I'll just put his head in a normal way. This, by the way, is a very neat gimmick. And yes, this figure review is all over the place, but that's mostly because I have no idea how this figure works. This is a very first look at this figure review. This is not scripted, no nothing. This is all on the spot. What a nice zoom in. First thing, did you probably notice? The Lightyear sticker, or... Oh, it is a sticker actually, I had to check that for a second. Why the hell has it these black outlines? Like, it's too black. Please don't take that out of context, you know what I mean. So, that is a bit weird. That's the first thing I noticed when I opened up the box. I was like, what the hell, why are the outlines so thick? But anyway, that's not what I wanted to talk about, it's the face. Look at this. Overall, a beautiful figure. Nothing to say in regards to the facial features. I can already just quickly tell you all the articulation in regards to the head. He can go from right to left. He could probably do a full 360. He can look down that far, and he can look up that far, which beautiful for the flight poses. And right here it just looks a bit creepy. Sorry, I'll put him normal before y'all get scared. Anyway, if you like the video so far, I know it's a weird point, but you know what to do. Hit that like button, and if you haven't already, if you want to see more proper and good figure reviews, subscribe. Because this is not how we usually go, but it's the end of 2019, so let's just roll with it. I'll edit it in a nice way, but let's go. So you can go right and left, up and down, all that good stuff, but the weird thing for me is the fucking eyes. Look at this. Right? Nothing crazy. He's looking a bit down and not sad, but downwards. And if you want to change the eyes, you actually have to, with your fingers, which no offense, but that's alright then. You have to literally try and get it. Oh my god, that looks terrifying. Okay. Oh boy. This is what I meant with the face is weird and terrifying and getting into a normal looking face. Think I nailed it? Yeah, that's good enough. Nice smile, nice eyebrows. I mean, the detail on it is beautiful, and I expect nothing less from Takara Tomy. You know, it's a beautiful representation of Buzz Lightyear. It's just that he's fucking terrifying in regards to articulation and trying to get him to stand on his own. But anyway, that's the weird part, that you have to use your fingers to move the eyes around, unlike the Medicom Woody, where you had a nice mechanic at the back. You know, you pull the face off and then you use your hands, but on the inside, so that your finger, you know, your fingers can be very dirty, but it's just a bit like, know what I mean? So it's good, but it could be better, and that's just very unfortunate. Anyway, zooming out, I'll just put him on the flight stand again, or on the stand that he comes with, because it's getting really annoying to hold him the entire time. But as you can see, that's how I've been holding him. But yeah, I'll just put him on the stand and talk about his other articulation, because that makes it way easier. Take a look at that right now. And as you can see, I just put Buzz in that classic beautiful pose. But yeah, let's talk about the articulation right now. I've already talked about the head. As for the arms, as I had already showed you in the beginning, they can move out crazy far, and he might even be able to clap his own hands like an ape. Not gonna do that, but you know, if you wanted to do that, there is the option to do so. But his arms can go pretty far forwards and can come out pretty far. As for the rest, sorry, I had to be careful there. As for the rest of the arm, it can go all the way around, elbow, in and out, beautiful bend at the elbow. And as for the wrist, nice rotation at the wrist. And as you can see, for the fingers, now that's something very interesting, and that's also how he was able to press the wrist communicator. His pointing finger is able to articulate on its own. It's pretty tough to do so, but he does have some nice articulation. And the other ones, I think, yeah, the other three are just connected as one. And yeah, that's pretty much it. As for the thumb can go, I don't even know, let's see. Can go forward a bit and backwards a bit. So again, forward, back. And even, oh my god, he can break his own thumb. Look at this. He can go, oh, now that is, oh, Buzz, what the fuck, man? Can it do a 360? It can do a 360. Oh my god. Ew, that's disgusting. I'll definitely put some nice breaking bones sound effects, and I'm so sorry if you don't like that noise, but I gotta have fun as an editor as well of my own videos. But that is just crazy. So if you want to give this video a fucked up thumbs up, definitely go and do that right now. But that is something else. Anyway, that's pretty much it for the hand. So zooming out again, that was, wow, surprise of 2019. Buzz can break his own thumb. and still look good while doing it. Now that is truly awesome. Anyway, so yeah, as for the legs, or I wanted to say as for the ab crunch, but there is no ab crunch. If you have this figure and you were able to find the ab crunch, good for you, but I don't think there is one, and I don't want to break my figure because this figure costs a lot of money, and no, I do not want to break that. And sorry for the squeaking noises of this chair. It's fucking old and I hate it, so yeah, definitely have to, you know, get rid of this and leave it in 2019. Anyway, as for the legs, they can go forwards that far as max, forwards. As for backwards, let's see, this is all, we're doing this together. Backwards, pretty nice. Oh wow, it's like a ballerina, like catch me Woody. Anyway, sorry, bit dramatic out there, but anyway. Backwards pretty nice. Bend at the knee, let's find out. Oh yeah, that retro joint, oh my god, well over, well not even well over, it's just 90-degree bend. Nice at the knee. So, oh my god. Who loves that again? Was it Theo Adams? Send him this video, just this sound. Now that, oh my god, it can go over 90. It can go over 90 bruh degrees. That is crazy. What the f, man? Why would you? It's awesome that you can, but who the f would do that? Oh, hear that. Now that is a tight joint. God. Now, as for the feet, and to prove you something, in one detail that's definitely missing, can you tell that I'm fucking terrified? Anyway, as for the foot, here you go. You can see that one super obvious detail is missing. Where is the name Andy? I have no idea. So the name Ultimate, definitely scratch that. But at least he does have some nice toe articulation, because as you can see, you can bend it a bit forwards and it can go a bit back. Oh, it can go a lot further than just a bit backwards. Or up, sorry, the way it looks like this. Anyway, so that's nice, zooming out a bit more. As for the ankles, oh wow, look at this. Hold my beer. Look at this. Look at this mechanic. Watch. What the? That is crazy. Gotta give it to you, Takara. That is pretty dope. Anyway, that does allow for the ankle to move that far to the side. Jobby the Hung would go nuts. Anyway, I love Jobby. Anyway, that's pretty much it for his articulation, I think. So now let's just talk about him overall. I'll put him in a nice pose, the final thoughts, and whether or not I do recommend him. So let's go do that right now. So, final thoughts on the Takara Tomy Buzz Lightyear figure. Now, this is something that, this figure is truly something else, but it definitely all comes down to what do you want to do with this figure. Do you want to put him in a nice pose and leave it at that? This figure is perfect for you. So as you can see, he can do the classic famous flying pose from Toy Story 4, Toy Story 2. Basically, anytime he flew, you can recreate that beautifully. But again, the stand is terrifying. He is so top heavy. It is something else. But being able to put him in this pose is awesome. But yeah, this figure is just, it's hard to talk about this figure, man. I don't know why. It's just that this figure, maybe my expectations were just too high with this figure. Maybe that's the thing. Maybe having him in the box created too many expectations for the figure. But personally, he just kind of disappoints me, I guess. I know what they were trying to go for, and if this is meant, you know, if you're a parent and you want to buy this for your kid, and your kid, son or daughter, will have to learn how to use a figure stand and has to realize that kid cannot put this figure in a pose, put him on the table, and leave it at that. The Toy Story Collection Buzz Lightyear, you know, this one has changed it to Warp Dark Matter. In regards to articulation and put him in a nice pose, if you want to have a proper figure that's able to do that, I would highly recommend for you to get this Buzz Lightyear, you know, the standard Toy Story Collection Buzz Lightyear. Not the utility belt one though, not because it's worse, it is better, but you know, getting this Buzz Lightyear is a pain in the ass, and yeah, good luck with that. If you look at them side by side, they look amazing. This Buzz is not able to move his head as high as this one to be able to pull this pose off, so props to Takaro for that. But you can just play with this figure, play with the figure a lot more with this one than with the Takaro Tomy one. This one is a lot more for you know, fans of Toy Story who want to put him in a pose using the stand, and the people who know how to use the stand. Again, this is my first time using a figure stand, so maybe that's my fault, I don't know. If you just want to put him in a pose with a nice stand, go get this one. But if you want to have a bus you can play with, make beautiful stop motions with, that I have proven on this YouTube channel last year with my other Christmas video, you know, in front of the Christmas tree. Again, I proved it that the Toy Story Collection Buzz Lightyear is great for stop motions. But yeah, overall a bit of a letdown, if I have to be honest with you, and that's the whole tough thing for me personally, because he is my favorite character, and this is of course a life lesson that, you know, not everything can be perfect, or not anything will be as good as you expect it to be, so don't hold your standards too high whenever receiving something new or unexpected. That's coming from Q 2019 quote. Anyway, yeah, so final thoughts. Overall, on a scale of 1 to 10, I would have to put him, oh, this hurts, I would have to put him at a 7. He is a good figure. He does have the wrist communicator, he does have the wings, he is able to move his head in crazy poses, move the eyes, that's something new. You know, he does have those awesome features. No, he doesn't have a voice box like this one does, where you press a button or anything. He doesn't have, when you press the red button, the wings pop out, but it is still a good figure. I don't think it's good for any type of kid, because that kid will probably get very disappointed very fast when it realizes that, you know, little Timmy cannot put the Buzz Lightyear down without it, you know, falling down or having a scratch or whatever. So that's just a bit disappointing, but you know, I'm a young adult, so for me, I literally had the thought of selling it at one point, so, and I'm not gonna do that, but, so don't ask it, f*** off. It's still a good figure. It's not the best, that one is definitely better. The other two are just customs for fun, but, and they did cost a lot of money. But again, overall a good figure, not the best or ultimate Buzz Lightyear, but still a good figure. And that's pretty much all I have to say about this. It's a bit disappointing, but whatever, you know. I'd say choose for yourself. I'm not gonna recommend this figure too much. I think it's all coming down to, well, you could basically see my entire experience with it. You know, all the good things, all the bad things. So hopefully that cleared it up for you and made sure, or you know, maybe it had left an impression on you. If I was able to show you the pros and cons of this figure, please give this video a big thumbs up. And here's to hoping that whatever I review next will be better than this. And now you can see why I had him leaning on the box. I'm not gonna edit this out. This perfectly shows my entire experience with it. I do not want to bash on Takara too much. I'm gonna have to hold the stand even, and before he decides to jump off my desk, I think we're gonna leave it here before he actually just you know, flies into the camera. And yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say. I'm so sorry that this wasn't the, oh my god, this figure is amazing, I'm so hell yeah about it, you know. I'm sorry, but that's just life. Overall, I do wish y'all the best for 2020. I love y'all so much. You will never understand how much I love y'all. And hopefully we can get to 2,000 subscribers together. Here's to a beautiful next year, and also a beautiful end of 2019. And yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say. So I'll catch y'all in the next year, in the next figure review. I love y'all. Have a good day and a good end of the year. Peace.